On today's episode of DAPA.DANIEL. So we're going to Dove Creek. I'm starting at the gates of Prosper. Cool thing about this neighborhood that we're going to go through is that's going to be by a lot of things. They have the Avery 2 plan. That's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,243 square feet at $660,000. Here's the trails I was talking about. So along some of these trees, kind of goes back in there, but none of the houses are really backed up to a tree line. Here's a whole bunch of ice right here. Everything's frozen. Yeah, ain't no one building houses today. It's too cold. So that makes sense. Oh, my fingers don't work. It's so cold. All right, we're getting this set up. I'm over here at Walmart at the gates of Prosper. We're gonna be going over Dove Creek today. It's currently just 11 degrees outside right now, and my car doesn't want to heat up unless I'm going over 45 miles per hour, so that's great. When I was driving on the tollway to get here, it was really warm in my car, but now that I'm not driving and I'm stopping a lot, my heater just dies out. Guys, did I mention I need like a new car? Which that's gonna be one of my goals for 2023. One of my goals is to be getting a new car that has a back seat, can fit my photo booth. Oh, see, now we got some movement in the car, and it's warming up now. So we're going to Dove Creek. I'm starting at the gates of Prosper. Cool thing about this neighborhood that we're gonna go through is that's gonna be by a lot of things that are also coming to the Frisco area. So you already got the gates of Prosper here. We'll be over in Dove Creek in just a minute. At this light, we'll go left onto 380, and then actually going right down out to the west, we would be going, I mean, if you took it all the way out there, you go out to Denham, but just going down there a little bit, you got the Dallas North Tollway, and then you can head down to Dallas from there. But over to the left behind all these trees, there's like this huge field here currently. It's a lot of like when you go left at Preston down 380, you'll start to see a whole bunch of developed things. If you go right down 380, which is what this would be if you were coming up Preston, so like a lot more land open in some areas that hasn't even been cleared yet. There's a good amount of trees around this neighborhood. There's more developments to come in the future around this neighborhood, but like I said, you already have the gates of Prosper. You're gonna have PGA headquarters that's just down the road a bit, not even 10 minutes away. But I'll get into the details about the builders in here, the price ranges. I've had some families contact me specifically about this neighborhood, and typically when I got families, when I have families, I don't know why I said typically. When I have families come out here, this Dove Creek neighborhood is actually one of the ones that a lot of them go to check out if they're looking to buy in like the Frisco, McKinney, Prosper area. Prosper and Frisco are going to be better with the schools. I don't have as many families like trying to go. Not McKinney ISD is fine. It's just more families I'm working with right now are always looking at Prosper and Frisco, and if they get priced out of that, then they go to McKinney or some other places too. On the left is what commercial stuff's currently in. So there's a liquor store, wine and spirits, a pool store, and a place called Sweat Project, where I guess it's just a place where you go to sweat. Family dentistry, donuts, Roma's Italian restaurant, and then you got a couple gas stations on this side. Neighborhood's gonna be on the right, so pull into here. You can't currently see it. I did go through this neighborhood fairly quick whenever I was doing top neighborhoods around the gates of Prosper, but it wasn't as built out, and now it's well at that point where it is built out pretty good. I've wanted to do a neighborhood tour in here for a while now. I just keep getting to other ones that I want to get to. But this is like a perfect time for me to come check it out because it's pretty built out, but there's still plenty of availability. Mattamy and Beazer are those builders within here, and Mattamy was shown that they're just showing quick move-ins. Like they have like 32 quick move-ins available in here. This neighborhood's a few years old. It's gonna be one of the newer ones in Frisco for sure, up on this north side. And this is as far north as it's gonna get, guys. It doesn't get as north as, yeah, no. This is as north as it gets. And then on the other side is like a whole bunch of Prosper stuff. So it's gonna be Prosper ISD in here too. I'll get into the schools. But yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy a very, very hot cup of coffee for me, because it is very, very cold. And I only have this water bottle, which I left in my car. And at this point it's so cold. So it's not, I don't want to drink it because it's not going to warm me up. I think it's just going to make me more cold. Most of the homes you're seeing right now are Mattamy homes, and then we'll get over to the Beazer side. And a lot of them that you're seeing have like available signs within them. This is also going to be Collin County. There's only been one home that's closed in here in the last 90 days for what was showing on the MLS. That could be different right now for what's pending currently and what the builder has, but I just took some stuff from the MLS. There's also way less homes active on the MLS compared to the websites for Mattamy. Yeah, especially for Mattamy, because Mattamy was showing like 4 homes on the MLS. Meanwhile, there was actually like 32 homes they're showing on their website, but sometimes the websites aren't as up to date. And the average price active in here, they had 9 actives. It was $857,000. So the price range is gonna start at like $660,000, and it's gonna go all the way up to a little over $1 million for some of the things that were getting listed but dropped. So I didn't see anything listed at over $1 million in here, but everything's like right on the cusp. It's just like inches away, like $989 for some homes. The HOA in here is going to be $900 annually, which I think is pretty good for the quality of the builder. Like for the level of this builder, it's not the top quality when you compare it to some other builders that are building along some of these other master plan communities, but they are good. Beazer and Mattamy. Most of the time, families like the Mattamy homes. That's just from experience for me, but the Beazer, depending on like the upgrades, the Beazer homes feel really nice too. Okay, so the HOAs, I think pretty good for what you're gonna get in here. You're gonna also get a clubhouse and like a little amenity area. The tax rate's gonna be 2.12%. There's no mud in here. For Mattamy homes and their build plans, they showed 17 floor plans on their website, but also on their website, they were showing 32 homes and they were only showing quick move-ins available right now. So they might have paused on their building new things and just trying to get these other homes closed right now. So, which I think they're gonna need to drop their prices because Bretton Woods is like at this same price range, and the builders over in that neighborhood, and that neighborhood goes to, I believe, Frisco ISD. Might be wrong about that, but I think I'm right. But I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. But over there, they're falling in the same price range, and it's like, that's a way better neighborhood, way better, but I'd take that over this neighborhood. So I think they gotta kind of adjust their prices and come down just a little bit more. They have the Avery 2 plan, that's a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,243 square feet at $660,000. Then there's the Lennox 2, that's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,260 square feet at $711,000. Then there's the Barrett 2, a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,538 square feet, $721,000. Then there's the Hamlin 3, a 5-bed, 5.5 bath, 3,535 square feet at $786,000. Then there's the Alexander 2, a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,016 square feet at $806,000. They have the Dorian plan, that's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2 half-bath, 3,315 square feet at $855,000. Then there's the Chelsea 2 plan, a 5-bed, 4.5 bath, 3,640 square feet at $891,000. Those are quick move-ins. So like I said, the floor plans, they weren't showing like starting prices and things like that because I think they're just focused on these quick move-ins. The quick move-ins, those are all going to be, I mean, majority of those ones that I pulled are going to be ready in March for what they're showing. For Beazer, they're doing 55 and 65s. It's the same thing with Mattamy. They have like the same home lot sizes. The lot sizes in here are going to be 55, 65, and have like a 120 depth. For Beazer, they're 55s. They're kind of on their closeout for that, so they'll just be having 65s here. But they have the Brighton, that's a 3 to 4 bed, 2.5 to 3.5 bath, 2,503 square feet to 2,845 square feet, starting at $625,000. Then there's the Prescott, a 46 bed, 2.5 to 4 bath, 3,008 square feet to 3,311 square feet. starting at $646,000, but they had 2 quick move-ins that were priced at $685,000 and $729,000 within this neighborhood. For Beazer and their 65-foot plans, they had 7 floor plans and 4 quick move-ins. So for their and I just pulled some of their floor plans just to give you guys a better idea. So the Adler, a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,143 square feet at $730,000. There's the Bandera, a 3 to 4 bed, 2.5 to 3 bath, 2,518 square feet to 2,522 square feet at $751,000. There's the Summerfield, a 4 to 5 bed, 3 to 4 bath, 2,861 to 3,301 square feet at $831,000. The Kerrville, 4 to 5 bed, 3.5 to 4 bath, 3,187 square feet to 3,742 square feet at $824,000. The Madison, a 4 to 5 bed, 3.5 to 4.5 bath, 3,579 to 3,682 square feet, starting at $839,000. They have the Trinity, which is a 5 to 6 bed, 3.5 to 5 bath, 3,860 square feet to 4,179 square feet at $869,000. The quick move-ins that they had a Lockhart that was a 4 bed, 3.5 bath, 3,900 square feet at $864,000. That one's going to be ready in January. They have the Madison, that's a 5 bed, 4.5 bath, 3,622 square feet, starting at $889,000. The Kerrville, 4 bed, 3.5 bath, 3,544 square feet at $924,000. And then the Trinity, a 6 bed, 5 bath, 4,179 square feet at $926,000. So those are some of the floor plans and also some of the quick move-ins that are available. Oh goodness, guys, I had to get moving there. The car is getting cold just sitting there. Oh my goodness. All right, there's a little bit of a playground within this section of the neighborhood. So it's got a couple green spaces and parks, and then there's kind of some of these ponds that go around the area. And they were marketing a clubhouse too within here as well. Pretty good trails, I would say, that kind of go along the outside of the neighborhood. There's some parts where there's actual trees as well. I don't think there's really any areas where the homes are backed up to the trees, but I think there are parts where like you guys could walk along trails. We'll get over to that section of the neighborhood. I'll go by the model homes, drive by those. But it's got this one main entrance that kind of goes all the way down, and then on the left and the right side are the builders. And Beazer's over on this side. They're on both sides, but there's a lot of Mattamy homes on that other side. All right, so here's Mattamy. Was that my GoPro? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, guys, was that my GoPro? Hold on, guys. Is this ice here? Oh my goodness. This is ice. Oh, we're slipping and sliding. Was that my GoPro? I think that was my GoPro. Oh goodness, guys. Oh goodness. It might be too cold for this. Well, that would have been really bad if I was on the tollway. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's so cold, my GoPro can't even stick to the car. All right, we'll be taking it easy on this one. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, all right, let's get through this video before it falls off again. Here's the trails I was talking about. So along some of these trees, kind of goes back in there, but none of the houses are really backed up to a tree line. So also within here, I'll throw up the plat map for Mattamy, and you'll see the yellow is going to be the quick move-in, so a ton of yellow showing, and then they have a dark blue, which is like their future lots that are going to be coming later, but that's an option. I'm going to go around this cul-de-sac here, but I believe that's going to be a pond at some point, so they just haven't put the water in there, but all right, here's the cul-de-sac. So actually these houses, this house right here gets a little bit of a tree line in the back. But there's also not going to be a lot of alleyways within here, so you're going to be backed up to the neighborhood. The garage is going to be in front. Now, there are some houses with 3-car garage options. So if you are looking for like a 3-car garage option, that is within here. I did see some of the floor plans showing that. Beazer didn't have like a plat map to throw up, so I just threw up the Mattamy one. There's gonna be less than like 300 home sites currently right now within these phases that they're doing. The average price per square foot listed was $238. That was anywhere on the low end from $220 up to $260, and they had some kind of in between there, but $238 per. And then for how many homes were active on the MLS, 9 homes were active. They were all new construction. The new construction, there was a Brighton 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,845 square feet, was listed at $672,000, dropped to $662,000 at $233 per square foot. There was the Dorian B, a 4-bed, 5-bath, 3,572 square feet, was listed at $874,000, dropped to $854,000 at $239 per square foot. I'll keep talking about the next ones, but I want to show you guys this through the houses. So on the back side of these houses right here is the field to Rock Hill High School. So Rock Hill High School super close as well. Just wanted to show you guys before I keep popping up pictures of houses. There's also the Lockhart, a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,908 square feet, listed at $895,000, dropped to $864,000 at $221 per square foot. And then on the high end, they have a Kerrville new construction 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,719 square feet, was listed at $989,000, dropped to $949,000 at $255 per square foot. All right, so it almost feels like there's more homes just kind of getting constructed than really the amount of people who have moved in here yet. And I am seeing a whole bunch of Mattamy homes available, so might be able to get a good deal in this neighborhood. Then there's not gonna be any leases in here that were on the MLS or active. School district's gonna be Prosper ISD. That's gonna be Spradley Elementary, Hayes Middle School, and then Rock Hill High School. Which, like I said, Rock Hill High School is super close. The other schools, Prosper schools, are not going to be far, but they're definitely not going to be as close as Rock Hill. Oh, here's a whole bunch of ice right here. Everything's frozen. Yeah, ain't no one building houses today. It's too cold. Then the neighborhood is by some college campuses. So there's a college campus, the UNT Frisco campus. That's along Preston. That's about 5 minutes away. Then for your commute out of here down to Dallas is 40 minutes. DFW, 34 minutes. Fort Worth, 56 minutes. The high school, 5 minutes. Nearest hospital, Texas Health over in Frisco, 13 minutes. And then you got the grocery store, which is 4 minutes away. And that's the Gates of Prosper, which is where we started this video. So super close to that as well. All right, so that's gonna do it for Dove Creek. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comments any other neighborhoods you guys want me to check out. Other than that, y'all, peace out and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that,